Hello, I'm talking about how weeding brings happiness, its connection to Zen practice, and the reason why pulling weeds contributes to physical and mental well-being. What comes to mind when you hear the word weeding? Even those who rarely pull weeds, not just gardeners or farmers, probably think of it as a tedious, back-breaking chore. I often pull weeds in my garden. I think weeding is indeed hard work. Weeds have strong vitalities. Even when carefully pulled, they quickly grow back. And they can stand the growth of the plants I'd like to grow. Besides, the places overgrown with the weeds become hideaways for snakes. I'd like to protect the little birds that visit my garden from snakes. So, weeding is an essential thing for me to keep the garden healthy. But I don't pull weeds reluctantly. I actually enjoy it. Weeding is a very simple task. I think weeding is a wonderful way to feel a sense of accomplishment right away. The more weeds I pull, the greater my satisfaction. It sparks my motivation and fosters my positive emotions. When a place covered in weeds becomes clean, I feel refreshed and purified. Weeding is also a Zen practice called Samu, the task of purifying the monastery garden. Monks must concentrate on pulling weeds and avoid thinking about anything else. I won't regard weeds as detestable plants. As one Zen monk said, weeds have lives too. So I pull weeds seriously. Pulling weeds is the task of receiving their precious lives. Sometimes I don't pull the weeds that seems to be favorable, such as dandelions or mugwort. And weeding might be a good practice for those who think that emptying their mind through Zen or meditation is difficult. I make a point of clearing my mind of all other thoughts that devoting myself to weeding. By doing so, I can focus on the task naturally. In the meantime, I feel comfortable and forget worldly thoughts and anxieties. Like this, weeding brings me happiness. It makes me feel refreshed, sharpens my concentration, and gives me a sense of fulfillment. After weeding, I feel better not just mentally but physically, especially when I spend long times facing digital devices. I think it's also important to weed regularly in order to make it easier. Regular weeding before growing too tall can reduce the burden because weeds grow rapidly as days pass by and make them harder to pull. I feel continuation of weeding regularly is a great way to keep my peaceful mind and strong body. Weeding might be a hard task for you too, but if you change your perspective, I think weeding has the possibility to bring you happiness. Thank you for watching. See you next time.